There seems to be a common theme with aging actresses in Hollywood, despite the fact that so many of them made their name, made their fame, made their money based not only off the way that they can act, but of course, by the way that they look. This is normal in the entertainment industry. It goes for both men and women. Looks are fairly important when what you're doing is a visual medium. And of course, people of both sexes want to see attractive people on screen. That's just the way that it works. And so it's so interesting when a lot of these very same people who use their sex appeal, use the way that they look and had no problem getting rich and becoming famous based off that, once they get a little bit older and once some of those roles might not be offered to them anymore, well, then they start to get very upset that looks have anything to do with it. Charlize Theron says a male director repeatedly tried to make her look, quote, more fuckable. It's really belittling. Let's see what Charlize Theron has to say. Charlize Theron revealed to Harper's Bazaar a belittling experience from her early days as an actor, in which an unnamed male director made repeated attempts to have her look more, quote, fuckable on set. Now, that is not a word the director used, even though that's what's going to be run with by the mainstream media. The director didn't say, we have to make you look more fuckable. That's from Charlize Theron, just to make it very clear. The Monster Oscar winner said one of her biggest pet peeves was when she was just starting out as a professional actor with men controlling what she wore on screen. Having absolutely no control over what you're wearing is a big one that really fucking annoyed me for years. Having some guy make you have a fitting almost in front of them. Stuff like that, it's really belittling. When I started, there was no conversation around it. It was like, this is what you're wearing. I remember one movie in particular, this male director who just kept bringing me in fitting after fitting after fitting, and it was so obvious. It was to do with my sexuality and how fuckable they could make me in the movie. And when I started out, that was just kind of the norm. I talked about this a little bit with Bryce Dallas Howard the other day, who came out complaining that she was asked to potentially lose weight for a movie. This happens to both sexes, it happens with both genders. This is part of the entertainment industry in general. They want people who look good, they want sex appeal, they want all these things in the movies. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that. I wonder if Charlize Theron is complaining about all the men who end up having to take off their shirts in nearly every single MCU movie. Well, at least for the first 3 phases, it seems like that was the status quo. Don't know how much it'll be going forward. Certainly was the case with Thor: Love and Thunder. But this is not some female empowerment thing. You're taking our agency back. This is everybody in Hollywood. They want people to look good. They want their actors and actresses to look as good as they possibly can in whatever they're doing. That's normal. But once again, it seems to be the case when people start to get up there in age, when maybe they aren't offered some of these roles they would have been before because of their looks. Well, then all of a sudden, it becomes such a big problem. It was such a big problem that I got to be a megastar based on how hot I was. Do you think Charlize Theron really would have said that 20 years ago when this happened? I don't think so. But she does continue on talking about how it's so different now. There's a natural fight in me to want to create environments on set, and I feel like the things I wish I had 30 years ago when I started, Theron said, noting her Netflix film, The Old Guard, shot with a cast and crew that was 85% women. I don't always get it right, but I'm very aware of looking at the big picture and saying, is this really the best we can do? 85% women. So you went out to hire specifically 85% women in the film industry? I don't know. That's interesting. I think most people would say, well, if you can find the most qualified person for these jobs, maybe that's who you should put in charge of them. But hey, not what Charlize Theron thinks. I think it's once again just a big double standard that a lot of these people are perfectly fine with the advantages of being attractive and play into that and make a ton of money off that. But once they might not qualify for that same type of role, not to say Charlize Theron's not attractive, obviously she's still very beautiful, but there's no doubt that she's not the same person she was, the same person that so many people were watching back in the day. What do you guys think about Charlize Theron saying it's not okay to make her more fuckable in a movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.